Precinct 4, man, there's several big needs, but the biggest need is financial transparency is very, very big, because everybody's told when they go ask questions that they don't have any money. Well, you need to be very transparent to the taxpayers about how much money you do have, what the budget is, what grants, state, federal grants you're applying for. They need to know everything, because at the end of the day, being transparent about the finances is going to allow you to do what work can be done.
Right.
I think that's big.
So financial transparency, you would say, would probably be the biggest thing.
Well, managing the finances as a whole is key, not just for the precinct, but for the county as well. But
Sure.
The other thing that I think the next biggest thing is drainage.
Okay.
Drainage is a big issue.
Yeah.
I mean, you can fix all the roads you want, but if they go underwater,
Yeah.
you've wasted wasted the taxpayers' dollars.
Sure.
By fixing that road if the drainage is not right. So we got to go in and start pulling some of these ditches, shooting elevations like we talked about. I've talked about it on Facebook Live, but we get ready to go work on the road. The first thing we're going to do is shoot the elevations.
Okay.
And we'll record those elevations, put them in a database. That way, next year if we got to come pull that ditch again or muck that ditch, we already got the elevations. Drainage is key before you can do anything else.
I got you. Okay.
So.
All right. So, how much? Fill us in a little bit about your experience level. You know, what kind of experience? I know with you having a construction background, but with looking at your experience and how that applies to being a commissioner, what's kind of your thoughts about that? What is your experience level?
Well, I'll start with my business side. You know, the last 9, nearly 10 years, I've been in senior management for a publicly traded company that does about $5 billion a year in revenue. The division that I worked in, we've done about $300 million. So I understand budgets. I understand how to conform a budget. I understand what it takes to start allocating money to different phase codes and things like that you got to do in order to track money, so you got financial transparency. The skill set I've got from a construction background, I'm gonna back up to financial transparency or finances, my business background a little bit, because when you conform a budget, you've got to understand what type of work you're doing in order to conform that budget. How are you going to allocate money to certain things? So I want everybody to understand that goes hand in hand. On the construction side, been in this business for 27 years. You know, I started at the field level. I was a field hand and worked my way up.
Okay.
So I understand I hadn't forgotten where I come from is the reason I'm saying that. And because if I get elected as county commissioner, if I got to get down in that ditch to work, I'm going to get down in there and work with them. A leader gets out front and pulls. So, but having a construction background and understanding what it takes to build infrastructure, that includes drainage, roads, bridges, everything. And in 2018 to 2019, we built 300-something miles of road for one client. So I understand, and I mean, that's from concrete roads all the way down to a heavy haul gravel road. I mean, We've done it all when it comes to roads. But when you fix roads, you got to understand drainage. The first thing you got to do is understand your topo map, your drainage, your elevations. You got to understand all that. So. Sure. I think I got a lot to give back. If everybody will give us an opportunity, I'll tell everybody I'm not a politician or a salesman. I'm a business guy, and I understand construction, and that's what's going to make a difference here.